Coming from the Truspace, we ain't entertaining neighbors. I don't give a fuck what you say. Found the universal coochie, planting seeds and birds fruit. Now I'm really looking juicy. Welcome to the Truspace. Yeah, bitch, welcome to the Truspace. Welcome to the Truspace. Yeah, bitch, welcome to the Truspace.
Taurus, this Aquarius season is going to be hitting you Sun is going to be going into your 10th house. So how do you think Sun in Aquarius in the 10th house is going to be hitting Taurus?
Oh, so that's going to be interesting. Obviously, this energy is going to be squaring you. So it's going to really force you to get out of your sense of being fixated and trying to ground your sense of safety and security to really push yourself, put more light into the area of life for to network, to connect with people, to be progressive, and to detach from that sense of security, to stay on earth, Taurus, so you go more towards the future. But how are you gonna do that? Through putting more light into your 10th house, aka maybe connecting with people, so you can figure out how's your status or your business could be correlating much more better. But you just gotta watch out for the learning opportunity that's gonna push you to really go out there, communicate, and not be so into yourself, or because Taurus is a feminine side, so it leaves them sometimes too much into themselves, where Aquarius requires to really be out there learning. I understand that actually mentally exhausting, because I could everybody could jump in that mental space to see if I hold on to this stuff, how much nervous system exhaustion will cause. And I could see how a Taurus, someone who's more focused on his hormonal system, will be not attracted to this, since it will cause a hormonal imbalance, shit like that.
Yeah. It's like, if I think about this, I'm gonna release all of this cortisol, all these stress hormones, and then you're gonna be backing up all of my serotonin production and shit like that. And they're like, I'm trying to do all that. I can still see that. And I know Taurus energy, and a lot of times I can see with this square, Taurus wants to be shown things a lot of the time. They don't want to hear things, or they themselves don't say things and don't hear things that are being said sometimes. You can tell a Taurus you love them all the time, and they won't believe you, they won't care, or they'll act like you don't love them. It's like, yo, what the fuck? You go and give them a plate of food, and they understand the love that you have for them. You know what I mean? It's shit like that. You do something for them. And then that's kind of like their love language. So look at the sun going into Aquarius, the square. It makes sense, where a lot of focus is going on to communication, and fixed communication too, where we're knowing how you talk and having individuality in how you communicate and deal with other people. This is tough for Taurus, because they're like a physical thing. They don't know how to describe the process. I could show you how to do it, but I don't know how to describe it into intricate details and break things down and into categories, levels, and do all of that different type of shit that Aquarius would do. So it's a real challenge. But I recommend to not run from this challenge, Taurus, because look what I'm saying and how you have that problem. A lot other people don't necessarily always have that love language, and Taurus forgets that sometimes. Where people are trying to love you, they're trying to communicate, they're trying to show you these type of things. But your bum ass is too fucking stubborn, fucking fixed sign to take the communication in ways that are other than how you want. Moon, Venus, very stubborn. I feel how I want to feel. All of that different type of shit. So it makes sense. But adding that communication, adding that fixation on you having your own unique way of communicating to people about certain things is really going to open the doors for you to feel that same expression when things are being said, even when people don't do certain things. Communicate that's what you want, that you want people to do certain things, and then that's how you understand certain things. And then because it's in your 10th house, I bet this is going to help you take more responsibility for your into your life, and everything, all your responsibilities and things that you manage start becoming smoother because of your unique way of communicating about things, because you're able to work with other people through that avenue of communication for you to really facilitate the position in the world that you want, so people know what they can come and give to you, and therefore you can really balance your position in the world because you're communicating it, and you found a way to communicate with it, and work and blend with other people, which is, I understand it's hard for Taurus to do. So this is going to be a challenge, but I really applaud you to not run away from the conversation. So yeah, that's Taurus. Looking at Gemini, you're going to be having this in your ninth house, right? So for Gemini, the sun entering the ninth house.
Oh.
How do you think this is going to affect Geminis in total?
That's interesting. So you guys are basically gonna become more aware of that area of life of philosophy, wisdom, God, spirituality.